Today, we begin on a solemn note as we mourn the passing of one of boxing's most beloved figures, Richard John Hatton, better known to millions as Ricky Hatton, the Hitman, and the People's Champion. Born on October 6, 1978, and sadly passing away on September 14, 2025, Hatton leaves behind not just the memory of a great fighter, but also the legacy of a true warrior, entertainer, and role model in the world of boxing. His career was marked by electrifying performances, an unshakable bond with his fans, and a life lived with passion inside and outside the ring. Early life and background. Richard John Hatton was born in Stockport, Greater Manchester, England, into a working-class family. He grew up in Hattersley, a town whose grit and hard-working community would shape his character both as a man and as a boxer. Ricky came from a sporting family, and his father, Ray Hatton, played football for Rochdale. However, it was boxing that captured Ricky's heart at a very young age. He first trained at the local Hattersley Boxing Club, where his natural talent and ferocious style were quickly noticed. Known for his dedication, he honed his craft with relentless passion, balancing his early education with his commitment to the sport. From the very beginning, Hatton displayed not only raw power, but also an incredible determination that would define his journey. Amateur career. Before turning professional, Hatton enjoyed a respectable amateur career, where he represented Great Britain with pride. His style, which combined aggressive body shots with clever movement, made him stand out. Though he never went on to represent his country at the Olympics, his amateur success laid a solid foundation for his professional career. His time in the amateur ranks gave him the technical grounding that, when paired with his relentless style, would make him one of the most feared and admired fighters of his era. Professional debut and rise. Hatton turned professional in 1997 at the age of 18, making his debut at Kingsway Leisure Center in Widnes, where he stopped Colin McCauley in the first round. His exciting and aggressive style quickly gained attention. Fans loved his energy, his signature body punches, and his fearless approach to every fight. Over the next few years, Hatton rose steadily through the ranks, collecting regional and minor titles along the way. His breakthrough came when he captured the British light-welterweight title in 2000. From there, he continued his unbeaten run, defending his titles with passion and continuing to grow his fan base. His defining early moment came in June 2005, when he faced the legendary Kostya Tsayu for the IBF Light-welterweight championship at the Men Arena in Manchester. Hatton entered the fight as the underdog, but shocked the boxing world by forcing Tsayu to retire on his stool after the 11th round. This victory catapulted him into the spotlight and confirmed his place among boxing's elite. World champion and global stardom. After his win against Tsayu, Hatton was now the man to beat. He earned the nickname the Hitman for his destructive body shots, and the People's Champion because of his down-to-earth personality and deep connection with fans, particularly from Manchester. In 2005, Hatton was named the Ring Magazine Fighter of the Year, a testament to his rise in the sport. He would go on to unify titles and collect belts across the light welterweight and welterweight divisions. His victory over Carlos Mausa brought him the WBA title, and his win over Luis Calazo in 2006 gave him the WBA welterweight championship. Hatton's fights were not just sporting events, they were spectacles. Thousands of his loyal fans, known for their football-style chants and unwavering support, would travel across the globe to cheer him on. Hatton became a cultural icon in Britain, embodying the spirit of working-class pride and resilience. The Mayweather fight. One of the most significant moments of Hatton's career came in December 2007, when he faced the undefeated Floyd Mayweather Jr. in Las Vegas for the WBC welterweight title. The fight was billed as a clash of styles, Mayweather's defensive genius against Hatton's relentless pressure. Tens of thousands of British fans traveled to the United States, turning Las Vegas into Little Manchester for the week of the fight. Though Hatton started strong, Mayweather's precision and counterpunching ultimately overwhelmed him. In the 10th round, Hatton was stopped for the first time in his career. Despite the loss, Hatton's stock did not fall. If anything, his popularity grew, as fans admired his courage and fighting spirit. The Mayweather fight showcased Hatton on the biggest stage, cementing his legacy as one of Britain's greatest boxers. Later career and retirement. After the Mayweather fight, Hatton returned to the ring with victories against Juan Lozcano and Paulie Malignaggi. However, in May 2009, he faced another all-time great, Manny Pacquiao, in Las Vegas. The fight ended brutally, with Pacquiao knocking Hatton out in the second round with a devastating left hand. The loss was a turning point. Hatton's confidence was shaken, and he began to struggle outside the ring with personal battles, including issues with depression and substance abuse. Despite these struggles, he attempted a comeback in 2012, facing Vyacheslav Senchenko in Manchester. Unfortunately, the fight ended in defeat, and Hatton officially retired afterward, closing the chapter on a glittering career. Boxing record and style. Ricky Hatton retired with a professional record of 48 fights, 45 wins, and 3 losses, with 32 of his victories coming by knockout. His style was aggressive, relentless, and exciting. He was particularly famous for his punishing body shots, which could cripple even the toughest opponents. Hatton wasn't just a fighter, he was an entertainer. Every time he stepped into the ring, fans knew they were in for a thrilling performance. His style may not have been the most polished compared to defensive fighters, but his determination and fearless approach made him unforgettable. Life outside the ring. Even after retiring, Hatton's love for boxing never faded. He became a successful trainer and promoter, guiding the next generation of fighters. His gym, Hatton Boxing Academy, became a hub for young talent. Among his trainees was heavyweight star Tyson Fury, who benefited from Hatton's experience and support in his early career. Hatton was also known for his charity work and involvement in his local community. Despite fame and fortune, he remained grounded, always remembering his roots in Manchester. His humility and honesty about his struggles with mental health made him relatable and respected beyond boxing. Personal life. Ricky Hatton was a family man, deeply devoted to his loved ones. He had children who were often seen supporting him at fights. Despite the challenges he faced with fame, personal struggles, and public scrutiny, he always emphasized the importance of family and community. His relationship with his fans was something truly unique. He wasn't just a boxer to them. He was one of their own. Whether he was walking into the arena with Blue Moon playing or sharing a pint with supporters after a fight, Hatton's accessibility and humility made him a true people's champion. Illness and death. On September 14, 2025, it was reported that Hatton had been found dead at his home in Hyde, Greater Manchester. He was 46. Greater Manchester Police confirmed that his body was discovered following a call from a neighbor, and stated that they were not treating his death as suspicious. Promoter Frank Warren and several former world champions, including Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, and Manny Pacquiao, paid tribute to Hatton. His death left a void not only in the sport, but also in the hearts of millions who admired him. Tributes poured in from fans, fellow boxers, and sporting legends around the world. His passing marked the end of an era, but his legacy will continue to inspire generations. Ricky Hatton's legacy goes far beyond his titles and victories. He will be remembered as one of Britain's greatest and most exciting boxers, a fighter who brought pride to Manchester and the UK, a man who connected deeply with his fans, embodying humility and resilience, a promoter and trainer who gave back to the sport he loved, a role model who spoke openly about his struggles, helping break the stigma around mental health in sports. His fights against Mayweather, and Pacquiao will forever remain etched in boxing history. But more importantly, Hatton will always be remembered as the people's champion. As we remember Ricky Hatton, the Hitman, we celebrate a life of determination, passion, and authenticity. From his humble beginnings in Manchester to the grand stages of Las Vegas, Hatton lived a life that inspired millions. Though his journey ended far too soon, his memory will live on in the hearts of boxing fans across the globe. Rest in peace, Ricky Hatton. The world has lost a legend, but your fighting spirit will never be forgotten. Thank you for watching this detailed biography of the late Ricky Hatton. If you loved this tribute to the people's champion, kindly like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories about legends who shaped the world of sports and beyond.